We called this exhibition Making Space because we found that students maybe don't know as much about the gallery or come into it as much. And we wanted to make a space for student artists and also visitors to come in and use the amazing collections of the gallery here.
I think we also wanted to make sure that it was open to people of lots of different courses. We didn't want to just restrict it to fine art or the School of Design. So we wanted a title, Making Space, that really encapsulated that it was for any student who liked making art, if that was just in their free time, to be a part of.
I think the most tricky part about the selection process was that we really were overflown with the amount of artworks that came to us, and that the pick from all of them was extremely difficult.
Yeah, as Zofia said, we had so many artworks to choose from, and there were also 6 of us on the selection panel, so trying to agree on exactly which ones we wanted in the exhibition was really tricky, to whittle it down to just a few.
I suppose it's been really nice to see from the initial selection, like looking at all the submissions that we had from 80 artists. We had over 300 submissions, and sort of seeing these tiny little printouts to making our selection all on a tabletop of tiny little photos, and sort of seeing what we've got today. And Molly Newsom's work was an absolute highlight. That was something that I was really excited to see, and yeah, I was really impressed and really pleased with the placement, the colour, and the way it sort of really just welcomes people, and I'm really pleased that we've chosen that as our lead promo image as well.
I think also because of how many we had, it was not just finding pieces that we liked or enjoyed, but also pieces that went well together. So it was having to think about that whilst picking and selecting pieces as well.
The most enjoyable part about the curation process has been over the past couple of weeks seeing the exhibition come together. We had the pictures of all the pieces, but we didn't really know what they'd look like in the space. Some of them we weren't quite sure of the sizes, how they'd look next to each other. And so there has been a lot of changes that we've had to make whilst it's all coming together, but that's been really enjoyable as a part of the process.
Yeah, I think during the call-out process, seeing all of the submissions flow into Curator Space was really amazing. They just kept adding up, and we were overwhelmed with the amount of submissions and seeing all of the amazing art from all of the students in our community.
There's lots of amazing works within it. I think it was really nice to be able to include people from across the university, so not just different levels. So, like we've got undergrads, we've got, PhD students, but also that they're not just art and design related sort of subjects. So it's really nice to sort of see that we've got people representing sort of psychology or business or engineering. So I thought that was a really nice sort of chance to sort of give a broader sort of view of works that are being made across the university.
I think that the common theme between all of those pieces is that they all talk or mention or feel like very modern problems of young people or people our age or around university age. So I think that's like the starting point.
So to come up with the dialogue between the pieces, we sort of tried to group them into different themes. So we have some pieces that were related to domesticity, we have a section related to nature, and we wanted also the colour of the pieces to take you through the gallery. So we've got pieces that are green going into browns. So some of it's based on theme, some of it's based on how they sort of sit and look together.
When we were doing the open call out, we didn't want to limit any art that was going to be submitted. So we started off with no theme, and we just wanted them to sort of form naturally from the submissions we got. And naturally they did. We got some really nice groups of different themes that came together.
We have pieces next to each other that may be more directly linked to each other, but also we've kind of had fun playing with pieces opposite each other. We've got kind of a video showing with an armchair in it opposite a painting of a sofa and armchair, so we like that kind of dialogue. There's lots of different conversations between pieces opposite and next to each other. I think the conversations we'd like people to have coming into the space, maybe to open their understanding of what an artist is. We have different artists from different courses, not just art and design, so kind of opening that understanding, but also opening a different understanding of this space to students and the community as well.
And also I think we hope to encourage other people who might not have necessarily started any artistic practice before this exhibition, but they might feel inspired seeing people from their course or similar courses to take up any form of artistic practice because they feel like they have a place that they could be in an exhibition like this.
So working with Court has been amazing. We've learnt so much from her throughout the whole process from start to finish, and it's been really helpful. We would have been a little bit lost without her. She's really guided us through the whole thing.
And I think she's given us lots of like small tips and tricks, things that we might not have been able to gain as experience otherwise. Just with her like immense knowledge and experience, she's been able to hand over loads of things to us that we can then take to future careers, future opportunities.
I think we've definitely learnt the best way to adapt and be flexible to different changes and kind of issues maybe, but also it's been great kind of learning from someone personally who isn't from a fine art background. I really enjoyed seeing her and learning about her kind of career path into curating as well.
Yeah, I also think she gave us a lot of opportunities to learn through practice, which I think is the best way. She guided us, but at the same time, she didn't say that this was right or this was wrong. She let us try everything that we wanted to, and I think that was an amazing experience.
It's been amazing working with the student interns. All 4 of them have really sort of risen to the challenge. They've come with some amazing ideas and things that they wanted to see, and it was really nice sort of, I suppose, seeing them bring aspects of their studies into a real life scenario. And yeah, they've really worked together as a team, night and day. They've been communicating, getting things done, and it's been, a really sort of hands-on experience where they've seen, I suppose it's not been this nice, neat sort of scenario. It's been a real life challenge, and they've been, amazing as a team.
You should come to Making Space because it's an exhibition that's filled with art from your friends, your peers, your students who are all among your community. So come and support them and show that you're interested in what they have to create and what they have to offer.
I think that's perfect.